Hey guys, today we will change environment because today I will not show you how to build N8N workflows, but today I will show you how to build GoHighLevel workflows. I will also explain you a bit how to set up everything inside the CRM, which GoHighLevel overall is really complex system. So like I will not show you everything step by step what GoHighLevel can offer to you, but I will simply show you on the examples just so you can get value from this video. So first I will show you the lead nurture system for real estate agency. Second, I will show you lead reactivation campaign. And the third one, I will show you the onboarding process for SaaS company. And the third automation will have 4 different workflows. Everything will be connected to each other. So this will work almost automatically and it will only require some manual work with checking documents or just adding some tags in case someone fulfill proper information. So let's go to GoHighLevel. Okay, so we are inside GoHighLevel, and honestly, like this system is really complex. So if I would need to tell you everything step by step, what does it mean and what you should set inside each of the tabs, sub tabs, we will spend more than an hour, probably few hours. So I will try to make it as efficient for you as possible. So first of all, we'll go to the opportunities, and here we basically have to set up the pipeline. The pipeline, think about this as a stages in which, and also like the process itself, like I would say like this is the process, or like process. So give me a moment. Okay, and as you can see, I just opened the buyer lead pipeline. This is for real estate agency, and basically we are setting up stages here. So we have new lead, we have contacted, we have appointment set, showing schedule, closed won, closed lost. And to set it up, it's quite simple. You are basically just putting here, and whatever you want to add, you just click add stage, and this is how you set it up. And as you can see in my example, we'll have example like I told you. We have buyer lead pipeline, we have lead reactivation, and we have merchant onboarding pipeline. And having this, we are basically going to automation just to set up all the workflows. And here we can create new workflow. As you can see, we have one automation for lead reactivation campaign, one automation for real estate lead nurture, and 4 different automations for merchant onboarding. But before we'll go that, because as an entry of the data, the real estate lead nurture is starting on the form. And as you can see, like I have some custom fields like property type, where I put what kind of information the client can choose, the budget range, and things like this. So just to set it up, you are going to settings, and then you are going to custom fields. And inside custom field, you are basically you can choose whatever you need. In my case, it was like drop down single, yes, because we will only allow for one thing. And test 1, we are choosing like additional info, and here you can basically choose more options like 1, 2, 3. Okay, and after having this, you just click save, and this is how you create custom field, which you can use later for your specific automation. So let's go to the first example. We, as an entry of this automation, which is lead nurture for real estate agency, the automation starts after someone fulfill the form itself. Like obviously this is a test form, so as you can see it's not perfect, but yeah, like here we are, and after doing it, I can click request. As you can see, we appreciate your feedback. Everything is customized here. So if you I will also show you how to build your custom forms. We are basically going to sites, we are going to forms, and as you can see, I have 2 forms inside, and whenever you want to create new form, you are going to start from scratch or start from template. In my example, this is only test, so that's why I always start from scratch. And as you can see, we can choose like property type. And then after choosing this custom field property type, I can set it up here and I can choose if that's required, if someone needs to fulfill it. Like, it all depends on my needs, honestly. But let's go back to the example, because here we are, and as you can see, the automation starts after someone fulfilled the form, and then we are creating opportunity. Opportunity is basically like someone is inside of your pipeline. So, but as you can see, here is the create opportunity, new lead. Maybe that will be better. Okay, and we are creating opportunity with my name, last name, and like more example. And then we are adding also tag, and they are getting the SMS, then they are getting the email at the same time, like right after. As you can see, we don't have any wait time, any breaks in between. So right after fulfilling the form, they are getting SMS, they are getting email, and that's why after contacting them, we are updating their status inside the CRM to contacted, because we already contacted them. And as you can see, like, also this is something that you can modify, because like I showed you, you're simply going to edit, and we have like new lead, contacted, appointment set. So this is everything custom made from, like, I did it. So this is only an example, but yeah, like after, and in this case, basically we are contacted them, but at the same time we are trying to inform them that the human will contact them within few hours. Like, this is the SMS they received, I will be in touch within the hour. So this is the SMS they will receive. Then we are waiting 2 days. As you can see, I fulfilled the form, so here you can see one person is in this stage. And then if, because this is the manual task inside this automation, because the agent, the real estate agent, needs to add the tag appointment set. And if this person has the tag appointment set, then there is an end of this automation. And if not, then we are sending additional SMS, and we are basically sending internal notification to all the agents inside that lead has not responded. And as you can see, this is how you want to set it up. We are basically sending an email. So that was the first automation I wanted to show you. The second workflow I wanted to show you is lead reactivation campaign. And basically, as a start of this campaign is whenever your leads will get tag cold email 30-day plus. So whenever you are importing the leads to GoHighLevel, or you have different kind of like automation that in the process just like updating the tags, this is how this automation will start. So we are basically updating the opportunity in this case scenario. We have cold lead, and then we are sending the first email. Like, just to make it clear, like, the copy inside this email is not perfect. This is something that I just made for a testing purpose and just to show you how to set it up. So like, don't hate me for like bad copy, but this is AI slop, honestly. So, and we are sending the first email, then we are waiting 3 days in this, and in case someone like respond to the email, then at the same time, this is also not automated. This is like someone needs to take a look if they responded, because I believe we can have like auto reply system, which I discussed in the past already, but at the same time I want to show you simply how to set it up, everything inside GoHighLevel. So after 3 days, we are checking if this lead has the tag re-engaged. And if they have re-engaged, then basically we are basically just updating them in the pipeline, and we are sending the internal notification. If not, we are sending the second email, which also like it's basically the same but just different copy. And after sending the second email, we are waiting 4 days, and basically the sequence continue. So after 4 days, we are again checking if the tag has changed. If so, then I mean, if not, I mean, if the tag was added, sorry, we will basically doing the same. So we are updating the opportunity, we are sending internal notification. If not, then we are sending the last email, which is the third one, to just to confirm that we are closing the file. So this is basically the end of our automation, and then we are waiting. Okay, I forgot to put it here, because as you can see, we can change the name of the nodes inside, which is like 5 days. And then we have, after 5 days, we are checking again if the client has tag re-engaged, lead has a tag re-engaged. And if so, we are updating the opportunity, we are sending the notification internally. But this one is different compared to the previous one, because the previous one was email notification. This one is internal notification inside GoHighLevel. And here we can set up who should get the notification, and basically what the message, what the title should be of this notification. And like after these 3 emails, if someone still have not re-engaged with our business, then we are removing all the tags, because as you know, like previously I have not removed any tags, and it all depends on your business use case, because you can remove tags, you don't have to, so it all depends on your needs. But I feel like if we want a tag permanently called, we don't want probably to display these leads anywhere else. So, and at the end, we are basically updating the opportunity to permanently closed. So here we are inside the third automation inside GoHighLevel. This is the form that will trigger it, and I created this for like payment processor solution, and this is like onboarding flow. So as you can see, we have a lot of fields and also a lot of custom fields. I already showed you how to set it up in case you need it. So let's start. Okay, and at the same time, this message also can be changed. So as you can see, the automation starts when someone fulfills the form, and then we are creating the opportunity. Here we have, so this is something that you should already know, and we are adding tag, that merchant application, and the content business type, because we decided that it will be better to basically have tags like what kind of business type the client has, like e-commerce, SaaS, marketplace, things like this. And at the same time, we have condition, and we are checking what kind of monthly volume the client has in his business. And as you can see, we have 3 different routes. Like none will not exist, because client needs to choose one of this. So as you can see here, these are 3 of them. We have 3 routes here, so this one is not relevant. And as you can see, if someone is under 300k, we are basically sending them information that, hey, welcome, we received your information, and some information about the process itself. So that's the email, and then we are waiting 1 day, and after waiting 1 day, we are basically updating their status in the pipeline as a KYC pending. If someone is between 300k to 500k, we are also sending email, kind of different email, with different flow. But what is more important in this case, we are also sending internal notification, just to make sure that your agents, like someone in your team, is aware that someone like this applied. And also we are waiting 1 day, and then we are updating the opportunity. If someone is over 500k, we are sending the email, which is like we are basically telling them, as I told you, like the copy itself, it's not perfect. I am fully aware of that, but this is just an example, just to show you how to set up everything. So basically we are just informing them that the senior account manager was applied to them, and we are sending first notification inside GoHighLevel just to make sure everyone is aware that we have like a big fish on the board, that someone is really interested, and then we are sending internal notification on email as well, just to make sure it will not get lost. And after having this, we have second automation, and as you can see, because here at the end of the automation we are updating the pipeline stage to KYC pending. And after having this, after basically updating the stage to KYC pending, the second automation is running automatically, so you don't have to do anything in this case. And then we are adding the tag KYC pending. We are sending the email to the client like, hey, what kind of informations we need from you, and then we are waiting 2 days. And in this case scenario, like someone will respond to the email or will just provide more documents. That's why we are waiting 2 days. And in this case, we are also looking for someone that will do it manually. We'll check the documents if they provided everything that we need, and if so, we are basically updating the opportunity to KYC complete, and at the same time we are sending internal notification that KYC is complete. But if not, if like someone on our team has not added the tag, or like client basically did not provide any documents, then we are sending the first follow-up. We are basically informing them like, hey, we are waiting for more documents. This is just simple follow-up. And then we are waiting another 2 days. After 2 days, we have sequence if someone complete, if someone provided and complete all the KYC files, we are basically ending this automation. If not, we are sending the second follow-up. And as you can see, after 1 day, we have the same if route. And if someone did not provide the KYC, if someone's tag, like they don't have tag KYC complete, then basically we are updating the opportunity to rejected. We are basically adding tag KYC rejected, and we are sending them email about closing their application. And obviously, like we can also like, and we are also sending the internal notification just to make sure that the team is aware that something like this happened. The third one is on KYC complete. So as you can see, after completion, after KYC is complete, we are automatically going to the next route. So in this case scenario, we are updating opportunity to integration and testing. Then we are adding tag, integration started. We are sending them emails with some like information about sandbox environment, the API key, like the dashboard, the base URL, and things like this. And at the same time, in this case scenario, we are sending internal notification just to make sure that like IT team is aware that someone got access, and they are more careful in case someone has some additional questions. And here we are giving them 7 days. And after 7 days, we are checking, because this is also something that our team should do by themselves. So basically we are just sending the integration complete. I mean, we are just checking if they have tag integration complete, because if they have, then basically this automation is ended. If not, then we are sending the first follow-up just to make sure and ask them if they need any help with integration, why it's taking so long, more than 7 days. We are also informing internally that something is taking longer than expected. And then we are waiting additional 3 days, because you have to remember that in this case scenario, like someone just provided all the KYC files, so they are more than interested in working with us. Like something just probably is blocking them. So after 3 days, we are again checking if they have integration complete tag. If not, we are sending the internal notification, and we are basically adding the tag. In this case scenario, we are not sending the email, because in this case we want to inform the agent just to contact them directly and just to help them like just to basically integrate everything and ask what happened in this case scenario. And the fourth one is like after integration complete, and if someone has a tag integration complete, then we are basically updating the opportunity that someone is live, the client is live, we are adding tag the merchant live, we are sending them email like welcome to Payflow, you are now live, we are sending some information about the stuff, like basically something like this, and we are also sending notification to our team that someone is live. Whoa, like this video was a bit longer than I expected, but honestly, like GoHighLevel is really complex system, and I just wanted to make sure that you understand everything step by step, why we are adding some things and how to set it up. That's why I decided to show you not only on one example, but on 3 different examples, something that real businesses needs and something that real businesses wants. So if that sounds interesting to you, don't forget to give me a like, subscribe, and drop the comment down below. See you next time.